specifically about Diablo and your role in that coming up in a bit. But for anyone that doesn't know, I mean, there's a lot of photographers in and around Cayman.
Correct.
How long have you been doing this, and why? What would you get into photography for?
Well, I got into it actually by accident. It's kind of a funny story, but when I was towards the last year of high school, I had my first girlfriend, like your little high school girlfriend, and she had a film camera, and I borrowed it, and I was like, wow, this thing's amazing,
Yep.
And back then it was film. It was like Kodak and
So you had to take a little
Fujifilm.
roll to get
Yeah,
developed,
you remember those days. And basically, from then I fell in love with it, and then it was first a hobby, and then people started saying, "Oh, your work is so nice," and then it turned into a business.
Got the bug, and then it turned into from a hobby to a business. You hear that quite often, and then you have a passion for it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, what I personally want to ask you is, when you're going around the island, I mean, Cayman is such it's got to be a photographer's dream, Cayman. But what's your go-to spots, or your secret spots, or like the best spots around the island, or maybe not your secret ones because you don't want to share those, but kind of the go-to places.
Well, I love anything by the water.
Yeah.
I love Smith Cove. Smith Cove,
Yep.
I don't know, it's just such a favorite place to me. I love also, sometimes I come to Cayman Bay to do weddings. And I like areas too, like for fashion work, where the water meets like a cliff.
Okay.
For example, by like Spots Beach.
Yep.
So you have, because I like textures, so I like rocks and anything that will add character to the shot. So,
Absolutely. So,
yeah.
how about Pedro Castle then as well? It's got
Yeah, Pedro is nice too. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. Have you done a lot of work outside of Cayman? Have you traveled and done a lot of photography out worldwide too?
Destination weddings. I've done just about 2 so far. I went to Jamaica for a beautiful wedding there, and it's so exciting, as a photographer, when you get out of your stomping grounds, and then you're in a new environment, new textures, new colors.
Yep.
It's even when I'm walking around, it's like I'm constantly looking for new environments and new places to shoot, because I don't know, that's how I think. I'm always thinking like, well, what if I did a shoot here?
Right.
And as having the photographer's eye, you're always constantly looking around. I would say probably my composition, like the way I compose the photos. That would make me unique. I also love bright colors. I love vivid colors.
Okay.
So use of color. And also, like, I'm a pretty easygoing guy, so people feel comfortable with me, so I'm able to, bring things out in people. They can feel more relaxed, and, they don't have to put on anything for the camera.
Right.
And capturing those moments and those special times, those essences, that's what I like to get.
We're talking about David Goddard from David Goddard Photography. He's going to be part of Diablo on Friday night. Let's talk about that. Now, obviously, that's not going to be your bright colors and stuff. It's Halloween. It's going to be monsters and scary and stuff like that. So, what do you have in store? What's your role there at Diablo?
Diablo, I'm super pumped. I'm really excited about it. My job, well, I'm part of the time I'm teaming up with Audi, because they're going to have some cool cars out there.
I heard, yeah.
And I love working with the team over there. Such a great set of people. But also just to get all the fun, fun. Get people in their costumes, and just capture it from, a grand scale, and then also the people, the fun, and just have a good time with it, really.
And then afterwards, if you're going to Diablo, you'll get David taking photos and stuff. You get to see the photos when they're done, and maybe you'll have your new favorite photo of you that was taken by the talented David Goddard. And how can people after Diablo? How can they find out? Look at the photos and then go from there.
I believe they'll be either on my Facebook page, which is David Goddard Photography, or also probably Bob FM.
Yeah, we'll link up to yours for sure.
Yeah. And then we'll just spread all the love there.
Absolutely. And if people want to get a hold of you, if they say, you know what, this is weird, I was listening to David Goddard on the Bob Morning Show, and I actually need a photographer. We have a wedding coming up, or this or that. How can they get a hold of you? How can they see your work and get in touch with you?
Sure. Just do a quick search for me on Facebook, David Goddard Photography. That's David Goddard, Goddard Photography. or you can link me up on Instagram as well, DGP345.
What we can do then is on the Bob Facebook page, which I'm assuming all the people listening are already have liked, and if they haven't, they will. They can get the links, so we'll put them right up there so people can get a hold of you. And we look forward to Friday night at Diablo and all the cool photos you're going to take of this epic event that will be in front of us.
Yeah, let's do it. Get all dressed up. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody out there and taking some cool shots, and let's have fun.
David Goddard Photography, the man himself. David, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me on.